Hi, everybody. I want to welcome you to environmental science and just take this moment to tell you a little bit about the class. I'm your instructor, Adrienne Frisbee. I have been working at the Enza College for, I think, 7 years, and I've been teaching environmental science for about 15. A little bit about my background. I was a biologist for many years. I've had different careers where I studied soil or water or birds or plants or just the general ecology of all of that. And I teach at the Enza College. I teach environmental science and sometimes environmental studies or environmental biology. And my background is I have a biology degree and I have a master's in soil and water science. And I was a biologist for many years, but I ended up having a professor that asked me to teach some young school kids for them. And I did it and I loved it. And that's how I ended up in teaching. I worked with younger folks for a while and transitioned to college, which is my favorite. So I want to welcome you. This is a 6-week class. So it is kind of twice the speed as the normal school year. This is normally a 12-week class and it's all online. So each week I will post one module for you to work through. I will post modules on Mondays and everything will be due on Sundays. And part of what you'll be submitting are discussion posts. What did you think about what you learned about this week? And by the following Wednesday, you'll be commenting on other students' posts. So more on that later within the modules. But that's a little background about me. I want to go ahead and orient you to the course. So I'm going to share my screen. And they've moved everything on me, I realize. Oh, there it is. So here is our homepage. So hopefully you have found Canvas by now. And here's the homepage that we have. So please do read over the syllabus. The syllabus is on our homepage and in our first module. So the homepage will always be kind of a quick place for you to stop and take you to other places. So here's our course syllabus if you need to refer back to that. Weekly modules. So the link here is for the weekly modules. So you can click on that and that will take you to the modules and we'll go there in a moment. Also weekly office hours. So this is the office hours, I'm going to move it around each week to try to give many folks different times that work for them to drop by. But office hours are by Zoom. You can see our first office hours are going to be July 3rd from 11 to 11:30 a.m. And the Zoom link is here. So, you don't have to have a question. You can come by and introduce yourself, say hi. Maybe you have questions about the content that we covered that class. It's all good. I've had students come by and just have a cup of coffee with me. It all works. So I look forward to meeting some of you all on Zoom or hopefully all of you. So our class over here on the left, you'll see announcements here. So if I post an announcement, you will get some sort of notification depending on how you set up your notifications. Notifications can be sent to you by email. And if you would like to work on your notifications, you can go to your account icon right here and decide how often you get notified. Maybe you don't want it every day. Maybe you want like a summary each week. It's up to you. The other thing are modules. So that's going to be your starting point every week. So we'll talk about that in just a moment. Grades, quizzes, things like that. Let's go to modules. Excuse me. So as I said, each week there will be a welcome week. Okay, or sorry, excuse me, I just read that. There will be a module. So this is week 1 right here. And once you complete week 1, you can actually minimize it like this. And so I've already posted these. You won't see the subsequent modules until that week. So each week, each Monday, I will post a module at noon. And I continue to change these and update them constantly. So there will be this won't look exactly as you see it here. So each week you will have, let's look at week 1. There's just some materials right here, a presentation that's a little bit more about me. I do have a student survey, which is just to help me get to know you better. And then here's our first week. So this week you're going to be learning first about what is environmental science and learning some kind of background about environmental science. You'll complete an assignment that has you look at what is your environmental impact. And then you're going to share your environmental impact, which we call your ecological footprint, with the other folks in the class and what you thought about that, okay? And then there's science as process, the scientific method. And there's a really fun activity once you learn a little bit about the scientific method and think about why the scientific method is really necessary, especially today. The scientific method activity is you going outside and practicing, thinking about the scientific method. You're not actually going to conduct an experiment. At the end of week 1, you'll have a quiz, and I do have a quiz study guide for you here. And then there's a wrap up each week, which is just you kind of saying how it went. And I normally have a prompt for you there, okay? So that's a little bit about me. It's a little bit about the class. I encourage you all to reach out. My preferred method of contact is through Canvas messages. So let me show you that real quick in case you haven't used Canvas before. So if you go here to inbox right here, under inbox, that's where you will send me a message, okay? All right, that's it. Welcome to our class, and I look forward to getting to know you all. Thank you.